You can ask all the questions you want. I don't really got to do any thinking right now, so feel free. Literally just waiting for a cat to show up. Yeah. Oh no, also, I never found Prim too bad. I don't think she becomes really bad until you're going for, like, Lost Core Sanjan S times on the leaderboard for PC at least. Like, for PC at least, if you're going for like a 46, I think it's a pretty reasonable category. Once it gets to like 44 tier, that's when shit's retarded. I mean, yeah, that's the problem. That's why it's so hard to beat that time. That's why it's so stupidly hard to get like that kind of time on Prim Single Story on PC. You really need like a really lucky run. So for running specifically, it's 70%. Plus your highest character's luck. If it's over 100, it's 5%, no, 1% for every 4 luck over 100. So let's say Ryo has like 112 luck. Then it would be 70% plus 8 divided by 2, so, or 8 divided by 4. So 72%. And it caps out at 200 luck or 95%. For Let Goes, it's different, but I'm pretty sure you're talking about running, so if you want to know about Let Goes, just ask. Yeah, this game works with Steam Cloud, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. I generally add like 4 or 5 minutes for single stories between PC and Switch. So yeah, good luck with that. I mean, it's like, honestly, you'll get it eventually, but you do have to like reset a bit. Like, if you don't get the lure within a certain amount of time, or like don't have a really shit grind in Whistlewood, those are like resets. That's where it starts to get less fun. Yeah, Let Go is based completely off level. So for Let Go, if I recall, the formula is the sum of your party's party level has to be higher than the sum of the enemy party level. And you need to have someone that's at least 6 levels higher than the highest level enemy. That's why you actually really want a good grind battle for Ryu, because that matters in a few areas because of the Let Go rate. I mean, true. I'm just saying, like, Prim is a pretty fun run until you get to that point. Like, other ones, like, say... Tressa, I mean, you can get good times without the kitty, but if you want a really good time, you're probably gonna do a cake grind. And, like, there's still bullshit after that. Prim, it's, like, it's spread out nicely in a way where it's, like... There will always be bullshit, but until you're going for, like, that god tier run, you can always take some and keep going. Whereas other runs just can't get started if you're going for that, like, if you're even looking for a decent run. That's just the way I see it. I don't know. I don't know if I put that correctly. I mean, yeah, at least Tressa's pretty brain dead. For some reason, my muscle memory was telling me to throw, like, the small stone there. I had to fight it. Damn, this is a little bit tempting to do defense strats, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's a slice, of course. Hey, it worked out. Cool. Save the grade. What do you mean by impossible to deal with? That's a pretty good time. That's a 5 battle, too. 434 without the extra battle. Or 424 without the extra battle. But yeah, honestly, you can get sub 420 on Tressa on Micmac kill. If you just have like the perfect Tressa 1, just like kind of eyeballing that kind of thing, you could definitely do it. That was a really good Big Mac, but I also broke an enemy and had... No, I don't know. It's hard. I think Absolute Perfect can get sub 420. Like, I actually find Prim RNG somewhat tolerable. Because it kind of spreads itself out. Like, between Flurry on Helganish, getting the Flurry guy, getting Whistlewood, getting Russell, it's spread out kind of nicely. So as long as it's not complete shit everywhere, it's generally passable. Well, once again, once you get to, like, going for a certain time and need, like, multiple things to go right, then it's shitty. I don't know. I think it's like, once you get past Whistlewood, Prim's pretty chill. Like, there's still, like, a minor RNG, like Boulderfall and stuff. Like, Boulderfall lock and 30% screwed on the Thunderell. I think once you get past the Scrutinizes and Noble Court, I think it's a chill category. In terms of RNG. So it's like 15 minutes in. Less, honestly, if you have a really good run. Because you also have access to quick kills on ants and, like, frogs outside. This wood grind's pretty bearable too. It's just getting stuck at like on the Atlas Dam Allure, and that's like where it really blows, in my opinion. Tressa 1's different in that like if you're K grinding, it's either you have a run or you don't. I mean, to be fair, there is speed variation as well, but like, yeah. You don't get the kitty, you just reset. Prim can kind of keep going no matter what. I should have broken this. Yeah. Still not breaking you this turn, though. Okay. I regret everything. Triple failed frog, let's go. No triple fail? What are you doing, game? That was really good split until that fight right there. A really good time. Alright, I could probably still give it one extra battle. A little bit of luck, I'll get a kitty at some point today. Yeah, we've actually been doing this like an hour already, and I've actually gotten a good amount of runs past Tressa 1, and still no cat. It's a little unfortunate. My luck with my kitties was a lot better yesterday. It didn't actually take me very long to get one ever. Oh, speaking of, woohoo! Gotta turn my Taboo stream off now and focus on the game. No, I never turned it on today, so that can't be it. A little bit. I mean, it's still fun sometimes. It's fun when the really silly stuff happens, like when I get a Kate in this battle right here, that'll be a good time for it. Oh, come on, so close. You fucking tease. Oh, I missed turn order. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Do it! No poison, no blind, nothing, man. Okay, we're good, thank God. Also want to turn the light on right now. Alright, we gotta run. It was almost like God tier, honestly. If I got that Scholar Shrine skip, that would have been top tier fucking run. I still haven't gotten that once on a legit run of a kitty. Yeah, this is good pace. Time to die everywhere else. Let's go. Also didn't actually take that much damage in Scholar Shrine. I'm wondering if it's still worth it to go for Moonstruck Coast. I think it still is. Oops. Goodbye, my frames. I don't know. I didn't like cloud saves. I deleted it personally. But they did work for me. Like, I tried getting this game running on Linux, and it did transfer my saves over. I think it overwrote some saves too because of cloud save. That's why I'm like, fuck that shit. Alright, skip this battle. I saw that. You still got the battle. That was unfortunate. I luckily haven't had that happen yet. I think it's like, it's so unlucky if you get that battle now, because you can also do like the shortest movement to a save point now. And then if you just like get the 20k from far away, it's like, it's really good. I'm more afraid of Goldshore now than I am of Grandport Coast, but now that I've said that out loud, I'll probably die in Grandport and Goldshore. Oh, oof. Why would you open beaches now? What the fuck, dude? Oh, good luck, sir. It's alright, we don't need beaches, we got video games. Boomers whine about lots of stuff. People whine about lots of stuff in general. Alright. Anybody want to play a game called Which Money Chest Am I Gonna Forget This From? Last time we forgot Maw. What was the other one that I've forgotten before? I've forgotten a really bad one before once as well. Was it Maw that time too? Was that my second Maw Forgotten Chest? Oh. Imagine going into Maw to only get the Adamantite hat. Luckily, I don't think that's how it works. I think you just get to enjoy the nice air. It ain't that contagious. Because, you know, avoid the people, not the air. Dang it. Oh. Yeah, still definitely worth going for the death. They'll just be 2 attacks. I noticed that I'm blessed with skipping this battle whenever I have like a really shit Scholar Shrine. Like that run where I died in Scholar Shrine got the skip, and I think Moonstruck Coast skip. Oh no, that was the... never mind. I got this skip, I didn't get Moonstruck Coast. The next run got Moonstruck Coast. Why did I even care about that positioning so much? I could have just saved wherever. It doesn't really matter. If you're gonna give me a battle, give it to me already. Man, I hate it when it lets me get this far. It's just a big cock tease, and it's a time loss as well. Oh, okay, never mind. That saved me time. I have never gotten that one before. I have never actually escaped that battle. That was a first for me. That was pretty cool. So that definitely saved me like 10-15 seconds or so. 7-5, yeah. Somewhere between there. I estimate about 5 seconds for the save, and then 7 seconds for the flee, 12 second total. And 25 seconds for a save and quit, roughly. So, nice save there. That basically cancels out the Stone Guard battle, I think. Let's go. Now I feel like I'm definitely gonna die in Goldshore, man. I'm overdue for this one. Oh, I put on shorts. I'm good. How you doing? Hey, no death. Feels good, man. Alright, glad to hear it. I swear, I'm always like a millimeter off of like falling in the chest. There it is. I knew it was gonna happen. I cursed myself by saying I never get these. Movement was perfect too. Oh, now it's time loss here, even with the Moonstruck Coast skip. I guess it's just a day of the Grand Port battle today. Chubby's incoming. I don't even know what to do with him. Yeah, something that occurred to me. You actually have an extra L-Stone, I think, if you do, No K Tressa. Or, like, Ophelia Stork, I guess. I've been trying to figure out what to do with that. Because you could just still get the Thunder L. And it'll be more valuable in a No K run. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with it here. If I got the Wind L and the Thunder L, maybe I had a chance. Actually, no, still. Well, no, I don't have Vet's money. Or do I? Hold on. Oh no, we're just short Vet's money. But I wouldn't have had that much, because I wouldn't have had the money from entering Grand Port yet. It's actually pretty close to having Vets though. I think it's just every physical weakness besides Spear and Bow. I'm pretty sure it's all Kates, but I could be wrong on that. It's not something I ever actually looked at. I know normal Kates are weak to like the 4 weapons besides like Spear and Bow, because of Rain of Arrows and 1,000 Spears, I think. Yeah. I've actually toyed with like killing those guys before. I think I got oh, you know, okay, I remember what it was. It was in Primrose Zone Traveler, because you have Flurry Girl. I was just seeing if I can actually do something with that battle. They also have a wind weakness, and you can change their AI by doing enough damage to them. And they'll do like 1 turn of like sapping your speed or something. I don't remember what they did, but you'll still die next turn is the issue. You just don't want to outright kill them. Like, it's really hard to break Kates, because they have incredibly high evasion. So you definitely just want to straight up kill them. It's also not that bad to kill a Chubby, because generally if you throw an L-Stone and invite, in an area where Chubby Kates show up, they'll start doing grooming at that point, so you have an extra turn set up. I've never seen them not do grooming after you throw an L. Of course, if it's really troll, well, it'll be in like Archmage Shrine and it'll ambush you and run away. And it'll feel really bad because you're now also losing JP XP. I didn't die, so better than usual. It was standard. It was like what you should expect to get, pretty much. I was like 2 steps off of actually making it without the battle, but we didn't quite get in there. One day, though, one day that walk will pay off, and they'll actually get in there about the battle. And it'll be glorious. It'll be a glorious, like, 30-second time save. Of course, the catch is they'll probably have died to ants on that run, decided to keep going anyway, and I won't actually save any time. Or something like that, but... yeah. I wonder how much this Wendell and Derelict Mine costs. I feel like it might actually be cheaper than the one in Grand Port Coast. I'm not gonna pick it up either way. I'm just curious. Like, I feel like if you're going here and you have EM, It's probably better than the Grand Port Coast L in terms of time. I don't know. The Grand Port Coast one is actually pretty short screen, so maybe not. Nice discount. I find it interesting that I ignore the Cobblestone Curious Boom. I guess no, finding this one makes more sense because it's like one-time opportunity to get it really, but I ignored the Cobblestone one and I get that one, which is a little bit weird when you think about it. It's the same thing really. That was horrible. Horrible that movement. Like my finger kind of slipped off my analog stick there, honestly. What threw me off. Nice discount. Ooh, double nice discount. Thank you, Early Shop Owner. That was actually pretty good. That's like 1800 right there. Those are the kinds of things you actually want discounts on. Not the Tressa store item where you had 74 for it. I have no, if I don't get Boulderfall Battle, I think I'll be roughly breaking even here. If not, I'm losing time. I think that's what we're looking at here. If it's a solo enemy, I might just try to run from it, honestly. Well, if it's a double, I'm definitely using bandits. Nice, no battle. Let's go. That doesn't completely make up for the Grand Port Coast death, but it helps out a lot. Like 15 seconds to get a battle there if you kill bandits. Maybe not quite 15, I think it's a little bit less, but it's pretty bad. For a second though, yeah, I was asking myself, why don't I go for the Yellow Flea on this battle more often? But the reason I don't like going for the Yellow Flea here is because you already have 2 people in your party, so it takes longer if you fail it. Like, ideal time to go for fleas is when it's a 1v1. So, like, even if you fail, you don't have to wait too long. Like, here, even though it's going to be one enemy always, it's like, you already have Therion, so if you fail, you gotta wait for Therion to slip and fall as well, and it gets very expensive very fast. I mean, not, like, very expensive, but not necessarily efficient. That's a good way to deal with that battle. I think that's the fastest way to handle it. Break with Therion run. I'm actually gonna save time here against these splits. That's pretty crazy. Because I did die in Grand Port Coast. Yeah, that's what Grand Port Coast does. That's pretty nutty. Imagine I didn't have that death. Like, how sick this split would be. Actually, I think that would have been gold. Probably. I don't know. My gold here... No, my gold here skipped Stoneguard Battle too. Yeah, it wouldn't have been gold. It skipped Stoneguard and Moonstruck Coast battles, whereas here I got a Stoneguard battle. But then they got a Boulderfall battle, that's why I was thinking maybe. The Stoneguard and Boulderfall trade off, and then the Moonstruck Coast, the Yellow Flea is slower than a not getting a battle, so... It would have been like 7 seconds off gold in theory, or something along those lines. Yeah, it's just fun to do math on this stuff. There isn't much going on. So it's nice to see kind of like how big or small the time losses are. I don't know. Alright, I'm not doing the YOLO strat here, just because I don't have faith in it right now. We're just gonna play it safe. I saw when I was watching Tapu, he actually got a battle going to Hunter Shrine, which is tragic as fuck. That's like, it feels so bad. Victor's Hollow battle on the way to Hunter Shrine. And here you are trying to play safe, and you get a battle on the way to Hunter Shrine. Like, what the hell, dude? Nice. No discounts. That's actually a good thing. I keep my frames. Nice. Yeah, I'll not need time save on this, but best case I break even. Such we need to get no battles. I wanna try to break even here. Or YOLO something, but the best thing, if you're gonna YOLO something, the best thing to do it on was Victor's Hollow, and we didn't do that, so shouldn't be any YOLOing here. Another one that can save you a lot of time is Wellspring Battle, but if you get that battle, you're dead, and you're probably gonna get the battle. Man, I really just fuck. I kind of, at this moment, I wish that this game had Suikoden 2 as controls, where you can play one-handed. Like in, well, not Suikoden 2, Suikoden 1 and 2. You can actually like have your two shoulder buttons are confirm and cancel, and you hold cancel to run, essentially. And then like select on the PlayStation controller opens your menu, so you can more or less just play the game with one hand. It's not like the most comfortable way to play it, but it's like if you want to eat something and like play the game, you're just fine. You can do it. It's like it's actually such a cool like controller layout setup. The downside though is if you're speedrunning, that means you got 2 more buttons you gotta mash if you're trying to get that optimal text mashing. So did you really not know this? Oh no. Well, there you go. Now you can play with one hand. You learned something today. That's one of the really cool design features of like the Suikoden games. Yeah, you can hold L2 to run in Suikoden 2. In Suikoden 1, it's L1. They got swapped between 1 and 2. There you go. Have you been mashing with shoulder buttons then too, or have you just been mashing like X and triangle or something? Because if you haven't been mashing those, then you got some L1 plus L2? So no X? Because that seems weird. I'd rather mash like X than like one of those if I was gonna mash only 2 buttons. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's how I like to do it. Or at least that was before I found out that on the PSTV you can actually remap buttons. So I remapped my L2 to circle, and now I mash L1, X, and circle, and it's so comfortable. Well, actually, you know what? It's not necessarily comfortable. It's like, it's not easy, but you can go faster. I found that I had more wrist pain like, from that, but I got to mash faster, so it was nice. Nice timing. Yeah, you can legit play the game one hand. What'd be really hardcore is a one-handed speedrun, though. Yeah, you would also be losing, Oh, nice. That's perfect. Something I started doing and I kind of forgot about after, like, I stopped playing the game and I came back is if I get the level up battle before I pick up the chest and ruby, I actually only pick up the top one, I think. Or maybe I just skip them both even, because then you can just get Sai and steal his accessories. I feel like that's pretty good. And it saves you a little bit of time. You can definitely skip one chest. I can skip like the bottom one, I think. I don't remember if I was skipping both, but if I wasn't, I probably should. It's probably worth it. Like, they're nice accessories, but they don't matter that much. Well, if you're still learning, just pick up everything. Yeah. Learning, practicing, get everything. That's like the micro optimizations you do when you have like world record essentially. You skip the little things that you don't need. But then you get like less menuing consistency and stuff. That takes some adjustment. Okay, I think I can be exiting that screen a little bit more to the left. I've seen the Lost Score exit that quite a bit earlier. I need to look at that properly. I think there's like a spot somewhere to the left a little bit that you can use to exit if you just hold down or something like that. Also, I'm really worried that I forgot the 30k in login. I'm pretty sure I got it, but imagine I forgot it again. Yeah, and then just pick up everything. And you got that, dude. I believe in you. Honestly, you follow the route and don't mess up, you'll get that sub 630. Easy peasy. The only thing I like, my one like complaint, like, not my only one, but I think like the biggest issue for someone learning the game, or like not on the world record runner like level, you know, I only want to say learning, is that the kindness rune setup is kind of based around like having world record phase because it's IGT based. So like if you're like, actually Corin ran into this when he was still learning. He ran out of kindness points on Eiley because of in-game time differences, since he was taking his time and that matters. Which really blows for like newer runners. Like I always try to tell runners to just like take extra deaths, I guess, with Eiley, just so you don't run into that stupid issue of doing like 10 damage with Eiley in the final dungeon. That's even happened to me before. I don't think it was a good run, luckily, but I ended up not running out of kindness points essentially, and my kindness bear started hitting like a nice puffy pillow instead of like a monster truck because my IGT was bad. Speed glitch? What's speed glitch? Yeah, it does make it worse too, but the thing is, if you're saving and quitting, you can set it up with a save and quit, so it's not so bad. Just like make sure you don't have lightning runes in your inventory, put Ryu in the front spot with lightning on his head, and you'll get the glitch set up. After Luca anyway. And it might get thrown off before Luca, but I think it'll still work fine. It's just not something I can 100% guarantee without like looking at the setup. Like, that's the tricky, like, the thing that sets it up in the run is that we essentially open up 2 early slots in, like, the inventory management system, and the lightning and bright shield go into the air. When you save and quit, you open up, like, every slot in the inventory management system, and that makes it kind of 3. That was, like, maybe my first idea for, like, how to set it up once I figured out how it worked, just save and quit. It would cost, like, 30 seconds, but you'd set up the glitch consistently. It would have probably even been worth it with that if we didn't have a better setup. Like, I think it would have still been good because it like lets you not have to deal with a lot of speed bullshit. Hey, Kirby Master. That's actually one of my biggest concerns for 108 Star SRD, because there's places in 108 where I might have to save and quit to refresh rare finds or a need a quest. And if I get screwed over, like if that affects my Rooney Knight's like glitch, that can fuck me over. So that is one of my concerns. Like that's one of the things I'll have to route when I go back to rerouting that category. It's a big headache to deal with. Like that, Anita and Rose Brooch are like the 2 places, and if it was like in a marathon, I'd have to worry about like Gilbert and stuff too. And like if I'm going for like a PB, then I could just reset if I don't get Gilbert. But if I ever did it in like a marathon setting, I'd definitely have to make a save before the Gilbert fight. Also, that chest pickup sucked. Okay, I can get that palm now. Nice. Yeah. Hey, Crown. This is my no cam layout now. It's like when I don't feel like turning the cam on, this is the layout. For Octopath, at least. Because Octopath benefits really nicely from the whole widescreen thing. Because of the 60:9 ratio. But other games will probably do something a bit different. This way you get to enjoy the beauty of this game in its full glory. Full 1080p experience. Although 30 FPS because... Actually it's 720p on Twitch then. It's downscaled. Because some people don't get encoding options and then they can't watch. Sorry. But that actually is an issue for like smaller streamers, I feel. Like, I wanted to watch Lost Score stream when I went out for a walk, and I couldn't because his stream's 1080p 60, and there's no way I can launch that on my mobile, like, network. I think I managed to get a working audio, but I don't think I just watched it all. I think I just listened to music. So, those encoding options, or like, if you don't got those encoding options, I don't think it's a good idea to make your stream super high res. Like, as much as I'd like to give you guys like a really nice view of the game, I could probably like pull it in terms of PC specs and internet. Like, the issue with my internet isn't speed, it's stability. So I could probably do like a 1080p 60 stream, but then no encoding options and it's doomed. I almost messed up that menu, that was kind of bad. I mean, it wouldn't have been too bad. Alright, slower fight. Should lose a little bit of time here. Actually, no, we're saving time. Interesting. Nice. Okay, that's the scariest parts of the run done now. At least for, like, up to this point. Now it's like, there's still, like, ambushes, 30% scrutinized and stuff, but that is by far, like, the scariest part in my opinion. And we're done. I feel like big time losses now, for the most part, are a bit more small scale, outside of like really bad boss deaths. But oh, you'd have to get really screwed over to lose time like that nowadays. Like lose a massive amount of time anyway. Generally, everything is recoverable as long as you don't get completely wrecked. It's your restore balance on your sorcerer. And even that, I've had to recover it with only 40-second time loss, which was pretty cool. At least in one run. The other run, not so much. That run, I just killed it there, but that was my fault. It's because I messed up the fight. Forgot to leg hold. True. Can you just, do you need Alphen to do sub turn 1, or can you just do Curious Miss? Because that's a good way to get it. And if not, either way, if not, then you're protected from the status anyway. Ah, dang. Nice, the battle. You can try to like mess with Manip and get out of her. I feel like even with one buff, there's a decent chance she does it. Like depending on what you do to her and like turn order and stuff. Like, if not turn 1, then at least turn 2, if you have a buff on someone. Oh, interesting. Well, actually, the Mercs might do the job too because of the defense buff. That might be enough to make her do restore balance. As far as I know, it's like any kind of buff, and she wants to go into the restore balance AI. But I don't know, sometimes she just, like, she doesn't make sense. Like, my last run where she restored balance to me, she had no business doing it. The one where I did Curious Mist after throwing the M-Stone, that shit, like, the way I understand her AI, she shouldn't do it there, that's why I did it. And then she still didn't, and she still did it on Ophelia, of course, because she's evil. So, I don't know, her AI for that's really sporadic. But since he has some Purifying Dust, it wouldn't be as bad of a risk to go for. In all jobs. Like, for me, it's not like the restore balance is a pain in the ass, but also the fact that I have to heal my whole party makes it really hard. Ah, rip. I mean, it looks like you have extra money, but still. Better not to spend it if you don't need it, I guess. I get turn order. Minus the fact they got an attack in. Yeah. that menu though. Alright, please no damage range bullshit. Oh, that was some rolls right there. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Alright, good. How did I, like, I was hitting this range, like, a few attempts, and then I just never saw it again. It's weird. So yeah, if it's third break, don't you only need one Purifying Dust for, after the... Oh no, you need two. So first break, heal, second break... No. I think you only need one? Wait, shit, where am I going? Why am I running? Oops. I just killed like 2 seconds. I should think about my own category right now, I guess. This ain't all jobs. We're not like running anywhere after. Or not all jobs. All side stories. So we're not running anywhere after doing Ophelia 1. The first break, heal after. Second break, you don't really need to heal after because third break should kill. Right? So you really need one. If you're killing on the third break, you don't need to heal after the second one. Unless she can hit you, like with other stuff. Before you can break her for the third time. Because you don't need to be full HP after the second break if you kill her. Yeah, why do you need the one after the second break? I don't know, my brain's hurting. I think I'm just thinking about it the wrong way or something. I don't know. I'm lucky turn order here. I'm definitely losing time here. More so because I walk around Flaming Spirits for no reason. Actually, not even, really. I mean, I am, but not to my PB by much. Alright, start with healing. Yeah. Assuming you guarantee the kill. Like, if you don't guarantee the kill, then you see the point in healing, but... I saw the vet's crit misses and stuff, so I can see why you'd want the safety. Nothing like missing a kill because like 4 vets missed their crit and then you just die. I had to actively think about not pressing up to reach Tressa, since we haven't done the formation swap yet. Alright, pretty decent pace at the moment. Actually, I think that's probably my fastest run up to this point to date. Well, this probably had a record. Because record had the Flames Grease battle. And a fairly similar Heathcot split, I think. Similar Scholar's Shrine. Yeah, that looks like a fun category to route and do. So you get to do some boss fights. There was a run somewhere, I think, called All Optional Bosses that looked really interesting. I saw the notes for it. Like, someone was working on it, sadly by themselves. I don't think they ever did a run. And, like, it wasn't finished. That looked like a pretty fun category. Because, like, you never get to see that stuff in, like, any other Octopath run. We only do the stuff that's required for, like... Well, it depends on the category, but, like, even in all side stories, which is, like, the one that does the most... You only do the stuff that you need to finish side stories, so it's like 3 optional bosses outside of the usual stuff. And there's quite a few, there's quite a few other ones. How about an all bosses run? How would that look? I mean, it would look a lot like Galdi and all side stories, but you wouldn't actually have to do all side stories, just all bosses. In my notes, it still says 36% scrutinized here. Man, I wish. Alright, let me get comfortable here, because I got a menu coming up. Alright. Ophelia, Force, if you're nice to me, you know how this goes. Good job, dude. This was definitely the run to give it to me, too. Thank you. Alright, slot 3. Let's go, and that's like the worst path action of the run done. I mean, I think they're easier than Galdi. I did that a little bit wrong. Whatever, we'll just go like this. Augmenter, optimize. I did that wrong too. Optimize, optimize, and then jumps. I swapped too early. Hopefully I didn't mess that up too bad. I don't need Mighty Belt on Elephant, I did check that, so I didn't forget that. I just know I don't need it anymore. I'm a little bit worried the menus might have been a little bit thrown off in terms of minor equipment because of the unequip on Alpha I did there, since I optimized them before Farion. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I did the formation swap before I did the equipment menu. That's my fault. I was thinking if I could do the formation swap before the healing menu, so I wouldn't have to press R1 to reach Ophelia, and then like kind of distracted myself. Or press R, I guess. There is no R1. You know, path. Just on my controller. It's back to R. Ah, funny chameleon. You fucking piece of shit, man. Of all the people you have to hit, Tressa? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Is this a joke? Like, can you hit someone else, please? I swear to God, I actually lost so much time here. At this point, I think I'm just gonna try to kill this thing. Fuck it, we're already here. I wasn't going to kill it, I was just gonna run, but it took me like 5 turns at full BP. Whatever, I'm killing it. Goodbye. All out of my lead right there. Cringe Chameleon got me good. Like, I just break there with Alpin hits and bandits, but he fucking hit Tressa every turn. So I couldn't use bandits. Fucking stupid, man. I actually gave you some pretty good JP XP for what it was. For a solo battle, that was pretty decent. But definitely not worth how much time I put into it there. That was pretty damn cringe. Look at Alvin's HP. He has 666. Ooh, that's into palm. Man, that double tap on fucking Tressa really hurt. And Alvin missing half his hits. Best turn order. Ah, that move was jank. Yeah, so much time lost on that, man. Like this split was already bad too. I should have been gaining time here. Cringe Chameleon, man, he got me. That was pretty cringe. No longer my best pace up to this point anymore, I think. I would have lost 30 seconds to like a good split there. Good menu there. The challenges, by the way, that's really the challenges for all side stories will be the challenges. Like, actually Ulrich's challenges. Although, if some of my ideas work out for that when I finally do get around to routing it, it won't be that bad. It'll actually be pretty quick. Can't wait to kill everything by throwing BT Blade at it. Okay, maybe one person, but it'll be pretty funny. Or the BT Blade, throw BT Blade on Rodman near strats. Man, if there wasn't like the 9,000 damage cap, I'm pretty sure that'd be a legitimate strat. Just like boost up Nightmare Chimera and throw it at a boss. Like, I would not be surprised if you could like one-shot Galdera or like Rodman with a proper setup and doing that. But there is the actual damage cap even past their passing power that stops it. Nightmare Chimera is capped at 100k essentially. Feels bad, man. I'd love to do that. It would be so awesome to look at. Oh, most challenging boss in the game. Here, eat this sword, buddy. 200k damage. Ah, you're dead. I mean, for Galdera, I actually wouldn't even change our setup here at all. Like, I guess we would need less damage on the first hit pre-break on Galdi. Because we can overcap, like we can break the damage limit on the second hit. We might not even need a hit on the first hit, actually. We could probably have Therion Corrosive and just like do an Abers on broken Galdi and I'll hit for like 180 or something. Or throw a sword at him and it'll also do a ton of damage. Yeah, a few people have. It does about 40k to the parts, which is too low, sadly. Okay, I can one-turn this, as long as no one dies. Ah, cover range. Nice. The crit was good there, actually, put her in cover range. This fight, assuming no deaths, you can always spin on one turn with an M-Stone if Ophelia third or fourth. If she's second, then you need to throw an L-Stone to one turn it. Or first, obviously, because then you just don't do anything. But if you ever third or fourth, you could always one turn it. Actually, if she's fourth, it's a guaranteed no resource one turn. Ding. That was pretty good. I did the menu how I wanted to, it was just a little bit slow. And after the grapes. Because after you use the Great Monk Therion, it kicks you out of the grape menu, and you can just press R1 and start pressing up to reach your nuts. But I just, like, I realized that fairly late. Like, I realized that lately. I haven't tried it before. So, like, I knew kind of what I was going for, but I didn't have any muscle memory for it. Right, we're down to our last M-Stone, by the way. But that's fine. We don't really need M's for much. Just gotta be mindful. Like, if I run out, I might have to chuck L's at things where I would normally use them. But we'll pick one up before that should be an issue. Oh, and I duped it. Let's go. That's fantastic. That's the fastest battle here with the fastest kill here. And I even keep my light L. That's so good. I just like, I thought that XP that JP there was decent. It's like 280, 140. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. But then I remember the battle I got here yesterday somewhere, where it was like a group of 5 before Sentinels. There was like 600 XP and 300 JP. And now that seems like complete garbage. Palm MU. Pressure reset? I'm gonna guess probably. It did? That's a gold, wow. I knew it was gonna be fast, but I didn't think that was a gold, because my gold, as far as I knew, was perfect here. Outside of, like, maybe Northreach battle I did slower that time, I don't know. It was the same kill in Ophelia 3, Cultist, Flight L, no ambushes. My menuing was really good, so maybe I'd save some seconds on that. I don't know. Oh, we made up the time. Like, that split was already really good, and we basically made up our cringe chameleon time on what previous one, which I will take. Yeah, I've seen that in RTA. You used Alphix last stand for like the Galdi kill too. Super cool. That would have been a spicy Galdera strat, Alphix last stand, but the setup's really hard. Just the whole problem is Ma. You have to find a way to deal with Ma for like any kind of alternate strat, or I will never use it over having Nightmare Chimera as an option. Nightmare Chimera is way too good for backing up the bullshit that is Ma, or like your last stand user first. Yeah, last stand plus Fortitude, exactly. It still doesn't do enough damage. It does like 40k of like Galdi setup. Dang, unlucky. Okay, I derped there. I thought that was the guy I was purchasing off of. I'm like, why can't I buy? What's going on? I honestly hit guide because I thought I had purchased in the wrong slot. I don't know, my brain turned off. Yeah. I've never actually looked at that category. I wanted to see what you can do there. One of my ideas is that it might actually be more optimal to have a lower level on some characters. So you can get what's it called? An SP heal on the level up. Because I noticed a decent amount of plumage in those fights. But I never really looked at it as much. I'm fine with this. Interesting. Well, I'll take the win there. Saved like 10 seconds. No, I saved more than that. I saved a lot of time on that. I was considering still killing it. It would have been a really clean kill. But, nah. I can kill other stuff later, and I'd rather just get that big time save in right now. Thing is, like, killing stuff later is faster because you have Sorcerer. Gotta love heightened senses, dude. Like, when I was first learning Galdi, I never put it on. Well, when I first learned Galdi, I didn't put it on because I didn't know if you can afford the Aerostorm JP on Tressa. And then I put it on really late because I want to do an extra equip skill menu for it. But now that we do all this early tagging and stuff early, I just roll on that heightened senses, and then you get those moments like that right there that are just so nice. Oh, Dustborough battle. Oh, you surprised it. You now get to save like 16 seconds compared to a saving quit for just getting lucky, I guess. It's pretty good. Like, it just gives you more opportunities to get lucky, which is needed in this kind of category. Alright, what we got? Yeah, cursor's in the right place. I'll worry to be on Alphen. Alright, 2 turn. And imagine Precipence was like a low JP ability. Like, imagine Heightened Senses and Precipence were like swapped. How good would that be? Imagine how nice this game would be to run if you didn't have to worry about getting ambushed on every battle before it. Oh, it would be beautiful. Okay, that was a little sloppy. I forgot to move down to consumables right away. Alright. Pizza rolls. Is that the right answer? I feel like it's a code word thing. One person says bagel bites, one person says pizza rolls. Actually, I could have just thrown the stone here. Why is, like, she's so late in the turn order? Alright, you throw the stone. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know when this bagel bites pizza rolls thing started, but pizza rolls sound better, honestly, but I don't exactly either. Two Curious Booms, nice. I can get the best look at Tressa's XP, but I think she levels. It was like a little bit before midway point on that bar. Alright, so I don't need Victor's Hollow Boom. I do still need Double Court. Shit, that was the wrong play right there. I guess I can heal Tressa for free. That's something. Just in case. But Ophelia's like dead last, and I can just kind of do whatever. I have a billion free turns. If only there was something worth stealing here. I'd actually have a chance to do it. Great then? Yeah, good. First was on Tressa, I do need to remember that. I think she levels here, but just in case, I had the free turn anyway. Oh, she didn't! Good thing I did it. Shows you how much I know. I don't know if I'm 0 IQ for thinking she leveled and she didn't, or 100 IQ for doing Great Bam anyway. We can keep that Ophelia first right there. That'd be nice. Nice. Oh, doesn't matter anymore. I'll heal Alphen just in case he gets crit attacked, I guess. I have nothing to do anyway. Palm out. Palm out you just because the curse was already there. Blizzard. Palm out Tressa. I'm just gonna do nothing with Galdera, because from what I've seen, I don't need extra damage here. I was thinking about setting up the Peacock. I could have done it next turn and palm this turn, but I decided against it. If not, I'd have to throw them there, but I'm almost sure I'll need it. What the fuck? That's sad. That is so troll, man. I guess I don't know shit. You know what I think it is? I think it's when you get like your vets like spread out. Like 2 and 2 is better than 3 and 1. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. I mean, that's the only thing. It's either range or 2 and 2 versus 3 and 1 vets. Which means with my person that's getting palm damage should always not use a vet. Or 3 and 1. I guess it's 3 and 2, more accurately. 4 and 2 versus 3 and 3 more. I don't know, man. That shit's weird. Yeah, that was 3 and 3. I need to get the palm. If I get the palm M early, I think I don't need it. Maybe I shouldn't have been experimenting there. I don't know, man. I just thought it would work, because it's worked every time I haven't, like... I haven't needed it, ever. Except that one time I did, and now. But the reason I even went for it is because I knew that I wouldn't have anyone die if I got Black Galed. So worst case, I'd lose like 15-20 seconds. It was stupid risk, I just didn't think it would be an issue. Please purchase. That's a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. I should have saved a lot more time there because that was a really good split. I kind of got ruined by that. Like, really good fights. I surprised the Dust Barrel fight. I guess my cultists were on the slow side, but besides that, it was a fantastic split. Could have also done a donate BP with my dead turn instead of healing or something. I could have done donate BP with Alphen, Tressa, and that would have been good there too. I didn't think I'd have any kind of problem with that. Alright, I'm actually gonna look at this properly. Next run or something. Or not next run, but like after this run. I'll need to put that on my list. Wellspring entry point and Matthias range. I think it's probably a 3 and 3 versus 4 and 2 vets kind of thing. That would explain why I've run into issues like rarely. Oops, that is not Sainsbridge. That was sloppy. $67, yeah, that's fine. That's good money. Not filthy rich money, but more than enough money. Always looking for a bargain. No, but that's my line there. Not today. Alright, let's go Thief Shrine Battle Simulator. My movement wasn't the best. Maybe I deserve it. I mean, to be fair, it's not like you should need perfect movement to skip this battle. It's not a hard one to skip. It's just don't get the battle. It's that easy. Alright. Equipment, optimize Mighty Belt, badge, 2 bracelets. Rest Warrior, Fair and Cleric. No, we need to do that backwards. Move the eye. Optimize Mighty Belt. You get badge, you get an extra bracelet. Jumps, rest. 1,000 spears. Not that one. Was I not sprinting there? I honestly couldn't tell. Might have been like an elevation thing, but it looked like I was walking. But then I started running and it still looked like it was the same speed. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna get the YOLO Orwell today. We're just gonna get it here. Easy peasy. Just get it. Unlucky. It's really hard to get that. Yeah, I guess we play it like this. Nice one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a bit of extra damage. Problem is, I only have M stones and an Alpha Mist. Guess we're doing this. This is silly. I think that might actually be enough. Right. I need to get more comfortable with this range. Yeah, I definitely need to get more comfortable with this range. I think maybe I need 3 BP? If I had an M stone, I would have thrown an M stone. I don't want to waste an L on that. In hindsight, I should have. I should have just done a boosted Ophelia and an L stone, and that would have been enough. Like 4x Ophelia, not 2x. Damn, that was not a good play there. Also, like, I never really got much practice with that turn order there as well. It's like, Trust of First is pretty unusual. I never really see that. Usually, for some reason, I always see Ophelia, which makes sense, and then Alphen, which makes no sense. Just the random out of nowhere Alphen first, which is really bad in that fight. If I ever get Alphen first in that fight, I just run from it. It's just a dead turn, basically. And then you can't do anything to break the back of birds. Alright, so 84, yeah. And then we get to 20k, we are good. I did notice that Tressa didn't level up, so we will have to heal even if I don't take any damage from here. Unless I level up again off a battle on the way. Nice. Funny thing about, or a nice thing about taking Orwell battle is funny revenants aren't as funny. I don't even mind revenants if I get the Orwell battle and I kill it. I think the problem was, like, when I was killing that battle like that, it was when I had Peacock available to me. I don't like this battle. We got... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to take this Falcon first. I'm probably going to fail this, though. Yep. Well, with the turn order I saw, I should have just instantly went for the kill or something. Because this turn order is complete garbage. Which means I'm not going to get the escape. Well, this is nice. Defend. Flee. Game overtime? No, not quite. Well, this split's now not that good. Well, actually, I'm still ahead here, but I'm down the battle. I usually... No, I'm like breaking even again. As always. But I have one battle less under my belt. And I got the banter in order. L, U... Nice dupe at least. Ophelia got hit, that's really good. M, U... Tressa before Ophelia and Therion's the worst thing that can happen in turn 1. Not unmanageable, but it just sucks. Right. Luckily he hit Ophelia, I don't know if he heals, like his brain dead this. Actually, that's not true. But we can still do this. Yes, you. And that's why I saved the Rev Jam. I actually almost messed that up by defending. Alright, Pommel you. Nice dupe. Okay, I duped 2 Pommels. Light Zone. I'm Tressa. Alright, we're all good. I have a free turn again, but nothing to do with it. I don't know how to use it for anything. Get that Therion before Dracing, which is normally defend. We're just gonna do it anyway. Don't want to break him too early. I can, like, maybe palm someone, I don't know. I gotta palm my Therion, I guess. Guaranteed to kill, but it's wasted palms, really. This is how you know you had extra resources when you got, You know what, now that I think about it, I think I could have done this fight without burning an extra small palm, using Merchant 1, Merchant 2 strats. Yeah, not the best split. But yeah, I did a horrible job with that Warwall battle, and then the double field escape here. That didn't help me at all, so not surprising. Some poor execution on my part in the early game so far. Like, specifically the Matthias fight and the Warwell battle. I played badly. I think I did the right thing by going for the flea on the Remnants. It just didn't work out, because that's like one of the hardest groups to kill, and I didn't even have anything useful to do with Alphen's turn. And just like, when you get a turn like that, the game never gives you to the flea. That's like why it was, I guess, a mistake. I don't know. It's a mistake because it didn't work. What are you talking about? A cheater would have had a better run than this. I have been throwing away time left and right as of late. And it actually took me a while to get the kitty today. It took me over an hour with me getting consistent attempts past, like, Trestle 1. But even that's not a legit excuse. Alright, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. I'm just gonna shut up now. Go, go! Yes! No, what's it called? No battle here. Alright, the one thing I do need to worry about is I'm definitely on the lower end of XPJP right now. I'll definitely have to take some extra battles later. Because I didn't do an extra Chapter 4 battle anywhere along this path. I had a really low XPJP Chapter 3 battle. And I've had no extras. It's decent. Oh my god! It gave me the worst battle in here again. Look at this chump change that I get from this. Like, I get nothing. It's so shit. It's not even worth killing. I'm pretty good at that menu. I wish I could just stop getting that battle in here. I get that battle way too often. It's so bad. Like, you can get triple that from a good battle. Alright, watch cursor here. It'll probably be on someone else. I'm gonna press down right away because I'm almost sure it will. There it is. Bad turn order here too. Oh, not too bad, but suboptimal. Turn order next turn is good though. Just Omar gets an extra attack in. That's the only complaint I have. I think I level off this. Or at least close to it. I need to stop pressing up there. That's a gold, I think, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's because the equip skill menu. That was really good. But yeah, pace is good, Lance. I guess world record pace, you could say. I'm actually not sure because we need extra battles for sure. So it's like, it's hard to really rank it at the moment, but it's been a good run. And honestly, I don't know where, like, I don't know what my splits are for any of these runs anymore. I don't know where I stood in terms of resources and, like, where everything was. I know we have one easy time save coming up, but that's it. And that'll be in about, like, 20 minutes. It'll be like 20 to 40 seconds if I can skip the battle. My Fairy on 2 split is complete garbage. I get an extra battle in Alpha 4, but I did kill it, so it was more XPJP to use for later. Alright. This was a mistake I made in that run. I forgot to steal the Wyvern skill here. After I got the elemental heavy armor, I bounced. So let's not do that. Jerk. Oh, that was my first failed path action. That was my second failed path action. 80% by the way. Can't complain, I got the 30% first try though. That's much more important. What do you mean? It depends on who you're stealing from. I'm not sure what the question is. But that was my first failed path action, so up until there he's been fine. Actually, I think that's the first time we really steal something too, so... I guess it's like his 1 out of 3 on 80%. Yeah, pretty good play. Pretty good pace at the moment. A story problem. Only downside is I don't have a lot of extra battles under my belt. So I'll have XP JP issues, probably. Like, very likely I'll have XP JP issues. How do we want to do this? Oh, Lux, M-Stone. Do I even have an M-Stone? Ow. Here's what I'll do. This is actually gonna do it. Oh, never mind. I guess we're throwing a stone. My god, this is so bad. Because these guys are just like 100 HP off. I have nothing I can throw at them without burning an L-Stone. I guess I should have just done it. I just didn't think I needed the damage. I thought bandits would do it. I should maybe start teaching Alpha and Last Stand for situations like that. Instead of Vivify, or instead of Rehabilitate. It's gonna mess up my cursor. Nice string order. I'm gonna lose time here. Almost guaranteed because of that battle. That's like the one battle that's actually worse than like Cyrus by quite a bit. Cyrus one-shots that group. If it's level 28 at least. Yeah, where's this cough coming from? Good turn order here. Yeah, a lot of stupid time loss on that freaking fight. I gotta look at these fights again, I guess. Because not having M-Stones really blows. I used too many. I almost did nuts there. That would've been bad. Like, I'm gonna have M-Stones after this. But just not having one, and then like getting fights like that. Alright, I do still have to heal. It's a little bit awkward menu, but... yeah, I know exactly how the menu will go. Alphen and Tressa didn't level up, Therion and Ophelia did. It's a bit weird like that. Man, that was 20 seconds gone. That's a lot. I mean, I failed steals too. It wasn't just on that, but... I didn't even do the menu there yet. Menu is faster here though, so I got that going for me. Good. Do it, come on. Actually, I gotta sell something else. I've never had this problem here before. So though. Yeah, that's the first time I've had money issues in the new route here, and I actually got a decent amount of like discounts. I think I might need more money in my route again. Might be time to bring back the Thunderel, honestly. If I'm gonna need more money, having the Thunderel in Grand Port's the best way, because that saves you 6k and I get an extra L-Stone, essentially. It's just a little bit more risk of a battle, but that's probably the best compromise. It's that or the Silverfield Pouch steal. That's weird. I've had like 7k, 8k over here every time. Or I guess 5k, because like, you want 63. In this run, I have under 62 after selling. There's a weird contrast there. Difference of 8,000. And I've had good discounts. I don't think I forgot any gold items. I think I got everything. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose time here too because of that. Alright, equipment, unerring, you get a necklace, you lose this, and then you get elemental heavy armor. That should be good. Should be fine. The money is a little bit scary for BT staff, but like the minimum is 63,000 according to what I like routed. So I'm not too concerned about it. Just don't throw money away and we're good, I guess. I did use some extra bandits, I guess. Maybe that can help me a bit. Palm, LOP. Interesting turn order. That should be good. She didn't even try. Good girl. Wish I was paying more attention to my palm end counts. I'm gonna use a palm end. Okay, good. I just need 2 there. That's the number I'm looking for. You just don't want to be down to 1 because you want to use 1 and move on. I saved a few seconds, but yeah, the shop. Having to go down and sell my olive elves didn't help me there. Do we get any more olive el drops between now and like secret bosses? Mostly Winnie. That's like the only one I'm kind of a little bit concerned about. Even then, I should be fine. Because I can bring back someone with an olive and they'll be in cover range. Where's my text box? There. Weird. Anyway, I'll be back, guys. Enjoy the credits. Back soon. I'm pretty annoyed about the money thing. Like, I feel like I haven't been able to get a good estimate on how much money we actually need because of all the discounts in the run. Like, we had a solid 3,000, 4,000 in discounts. Maybe more, and we were still short like 3k. No, we were short like 1k at Esme. I think to be safe, you just steal the Silverfield pouch or pick up the Elstone. Yeah, I'll just start picking up the Elstone again, I think. And that way I have an extra Elstone I can use on stuff. I won't steal the Fire Elf until Chapter 3 with Cyrus. So I get an extra 6k and an extra Elstone out of it, essentially, since instead of buying it, I steal it. I'll just do it that way. It blows a bit because it's the screen's a bit scary. I mean, I could also just steal the Silverfield pouch, probably put an Elstone down. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. You generally don't have issues with L count, from what I've seen. Even though you definitely use more than you did with the old route, and like, you get a little bit less. Overall. It's just like, between dupes and like, so many being available, you're usually okay. I've run into an issue like maybe once. Reading through Mangar's notes on free character Trestle right now. It's interesting. Interesting fight. Oh, kind of skimmed through. And finish right credit center. Good timing. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in my fights this run for the most part. Like my Wrestle 3 fight and my Warhol battle, I feel like I did those so badly. But overall, this run's been decent. Can't complain too much. I am still pretty worried about XPJP though. That will be a problem for sure. Like for BP Eater, that's my biggest concern. And maybe even Alphix this run, honestly. Will we go a bit close? I don't think that's gonna actually end up mattering, but it's rough out here. The bright side, my palm and stone count's fantastic, and we're ahead by a lot. Let's scroll down my notes at some point. Not that I need them here. Gotta look out for menus. Also, you know what? I could just do what I did there. Just literally steal the all of L's every time. It would take like 2 seconds. That'll always cover my money. And I changed nothing. That's a bit of a shitty turn order. Like, it's not horrible, but the fact that Nad goes before Ophelia is pretty troll. Almost attacked, and I saw he was going before her anyway, so... Didn't bother. Won't do anything. What's the split here? Nah, I'm probably not gonna save anything. I'll probably lose like a second or two. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, definitely a bit more. The extra add attack and now an extra turn. Yeah, I'm not even close to 30 yet. Right, I'll refresh and jam versus Warwick, and then I will need a plum up or heal up versus Gideon. I think I know how I'll do my menu. I'll just grape, I'll grape Cyrus early, and then I'll do my Magic M. I guess I'll do my Magic M maybe, and then grape him, because the menu ends up a little bit easier that way. I can almost just mash. And I'll plum Ophelia in the fight. Because Cyrus has a dead turn anyway. Can you please steal the item? Not do a 360 dance. 360 dances are cool and all, but not right now. Alright, damn, I'm conflicted now. I both want to skip the battle and don't want to. I mean, the battle here gives you so little anyway. I'd rather skip it, but... The extra XP JP won't hurt right now. I could actually really use it. I definitely still want to skip the battle though. Like, I'd rather take some better battle somewhere else. I don't even know where to look for it. I mean, I'd definitely take Warbringer Shrine. And then maybe I'll get one in Cyrus 3, Alphen 4, Alphen 3. All of those would be pretty good. I can't believe I just said Alphen 4 would be good. I just gotta make sure... Oh yeah, and Surpassing Power and Ophelia pretty winny. That's the other one I kind of have to worry about. The level I don't care about too much, but those ranges I do care about. Actually, will I even need to? I don't think I need to plumb anyway. I can delay the menu overall. We'll see. Oh, whatever. We'll kill it. Nice going first at Tressa. Alphen Defend Refreshing Jam, Ophelia. That's how we'll play it. Yeah, it gives you so little. It's 100 JP, 70 XP. It's so worthless. It actually probably gives you more than the Orlick fight though, honestly. Because Orlick gives you such garbage XP JP, but... Yeah, that's not what you want. Nice turn order. Love having Orwick first. For no reason. Yeah, they seem to be. Haven't been causing problems as far as I can tell. Slightly suboptimal fight. I'll also gain like 20 seconds here because this split I had an idiotic time loss. Magic Missile! Yeah, I have enough SP. Okay. That's a really good setup, actually. It seems you like any SP heals, but I should save way more time on this split than this. Pretty unlucky. That split was complete garbage before, and I only saved 15 seconds. Alright, unequip Alph and optimize Cyrus. And HPX. Optimized piece. What was that, dude? Nice. No fails on 80%. Feels good, man. I actually think I level off Gideon too, so this works out really nicely. But I will probably have to heal like Barry on Trust. I'll try to watch their HP during Gideon. See if I need to do that. I gotta make sure I remember to do the Magic M before you go. I mean, it's not a huge deal if I forget, but it's just slow as fuck. What am I saying? It's not even slow, it's just that it takes me an extra M step. If I get a good fight here, I can probably save a decent amount of time, according to my gold split here. Yeah, that refreshing jam on Orlick is actually so good. Honestly, it's a good strat. I'm actually gonna like make that probably like official in my notes. I don't have that in there. It's just something that I thought of recently, and it's like situational, but it's pretty damn good. Alright, we're safe. And I gotta remember my cursor will probably be on Gideon, which is nice. Or on Yvonne, but I'm still gonna double check that. We never yellow that. Good turn order too. That should be. Well, it doesn't even matter. He doesn't even need the heal actually. I'm retarded. Because I need to peacock again. Oh, never mind on the time save thing. I just didn't pay attention. No bone toss, that takes even longer. I literally just threw away a turn. Oh, you doing that BP, do you? Have an extra. It'll be fine. I just throw away so much time, dude. Fuck's sake, man. Alright. Oh, I don't care about this run that much anymore. That seems a bit silly, but that's a big enough mistake for me to like be pretty unsatisfied. I'll still keep going, obviously, but that really blows. And then, Magic M. Alright, that was a little bit substandard, but whatever. I don't know. I gotta give myself. I gotta end my notes bit there. Hashtag the few Labras. Let's do it, man. We are still ahead, but that mistake really blew. I can't really afford that kind of thing when going for the sub 330. That's the thing, like, I don't just want to get that really good time, I want the perfect run, dude. Like, not it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, but like, no major mistakes. That wasn't quite a major mistake, but like, it qualifies as a pretty big one. It's just like one of those stupid ways to throw away time for no reason. I hate getting those in my run. But yeah, I'm still okay, I'm chilling. Just, it blows. That was the biggest mistake of the run so far. Totally winnable still. Can get a PB out of this at the very least. Well, I guess PB is world record. It just gets a lot harder because of that. Because I had like a really good endgame. And I'm behind XBJP right now, so it's not easy. That's all I can say, really. Nice. Okay, steals. And this split's like basically gold. Oh, it's not even that. It's because of the grape. That's what threw it off. It's not because I thought I actually do something to Cyrus. It's because when he does the grape, it moves the cursor onto him, and I literally just forgot about it, and I autopiloted. I've been pretty good about reminding myself to, like, mine the cursor there, but at that time I just completely forgot for some reason. I don't know. Because I'm bad. It's just like... So you add something new in, right? And then, like, you're actively reminding yourself of what to do because it's new, but then it's not new anymore, so you start getting comfortable, and you forget about that little detail, and you just, like, autopilot it. That's when the mistake happens. I need to put it in my notes, though. That'll be a great thing to add. I was thinking about the cursor here instead of thinking about the cursor there. That kind of blows. I gotta burn the Palmel there. I duped it again, though. So that's really good. This is a bit spooky right here. Oh, come on. Fucking Christ, you gotta make it scary, huh? Wait, it doesn't matter. Cyrus will throw the L-Stone. Defend. This is a bit of a weird fight because of the Palmel. I actually kind of made it worse with the Palmel because I don't have a chance on my dupe now anymore. Oh, not that one. Shit, I couldn't even really throw that one too. Not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have to SP heal. I saved time there though, and that was like a gold, so that was really good. Okay, so not that. No, I should be fine. I haven't used any Thunderells yet. I think we're okay. Unequip, Gideon's Dagger, Force Shield, 2 bracelets. You get badge now, and that's it. I need to get better at that menu there. Like, I actually need to practice that one. That one just really throws me off. Hope I got deck skip there. It's actually fantastic to get in here. I should have 2 Thunderells, so Blizzard King Axe, I'll be fine. Just we don't get any more Thunderells or Lidels before we do Haunted 2, and you want to have like some stone that you can hit a weakness with or do 3,500 damage with. Weakness isn't quite right because Lizard King Axe doesn't hit weakness. Alright. Attack skip? Dang. Oh no, I did get it. Do I get the Palm M? Yeah, I think I do. I literally have 0 right now, and it'll be nice to have one for old chapters. I'm gonna get the ones from this guy too, but also Fairion's like I've been getting like saved by my dupes this run. I've gotten so many good dupes so far. Dude, Attendance Mask strats are so bad now because you can take advantage of warp if you get it. It would actually mess you up. Like, Attendance Mask strats are actually garbage. They lose you time. Which is a good thing. Nobody should go for Attendance Mask. Nice. And discount, let's go. And is there music that goes with it? This is the first I hear of this. One of my least favorite things about doing that menu like that is, Fairy has Gideon's Dagger for the battle here, which means he is a bit more likely to outspeed Ophelia. And Fairy does absolutely nothing in this fight. But it just makes the most sense to do the menu that way. I could do it like in this next menu. Oh, Saints Ridge is pretty good. Okay, this turn order is not allowed though. This is actually illegal. Therion 2 ads and then Ophelia. Like, what the hell is that? And that's definitely not best song. There's much better music. It's a good one, but nowhere near best. Please sprint. Thanks. I get the feeling this wouldn't be that good. Alright, optimize necklace. Necklace, optimize bracelet. I went the wrong way for both. Flame's Grace is better. Warwell is better. Determination is better. Secret Boss is better. Damn, it's always freaking last, dude. Actually, this is pretty good turn order now that I look at it some more. Because Ophelia outspeeds the ads here. I don't actually need this Stone AVP. I should probably skip that. Oh, I should have definitely skipped that. Now that I look at the turn order again. I'm a dumbass. It's fine. We just burned another Palm L. We have a billion of those because I've duped every single one. Actually, I can Palm M. I don't need an L. I think. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Yeah. Good. I'm not completely terrible at the game. Why am I losing so much time here? What the fuck? That was a great fight. Why am I losing 15 seconds? I don't know what goes on with that. But I had that happen in another run, and I just have no idea where my time went. Is it like the SP heal? I don't know, man. Speaking of heals, what's my HP at with everyone? I can heal with Alvin, that's the play. If I need to heal. Don't need to heal. Yeah, my GP is definitely on the low side. And summon stream show. Ugh! It's for real. How did I lose so much time on Garrett? I don't understand, actually. Like, I didn't do that super fast, but I shouldn't be losing 15 seconds there, ever. I'm actually confused. And that's not the first time that's happened. Like, I tracked it down to being a very slow menu, but my menu wasn't that bad. Not 15 seconds lost. And then there was the ads, one failed steal. Like, it wasn't a good split, but the Garrett fight itself was great. I messed it up a little bit, but, like, it didn't lose me time. It just cost me a Palm M that I think I duped anyway. Anyway, let's pay attention to this. Like gold. Good turn order, by the looks of it. Yeah. Palm you. You throw an M-Stone, and we're basically safe, like, almost no matter what. Unless she confuses Alphen, and then Alphen hits her and kills himself. Uh-oh. He's gonna do it, isn't he? Okay, he knocked himself out. Good. It almost happened. You almost did the exact thing that couldn't happen. Alright, move the cursor up here. Imagine. Yeah, I should rev jump Falcon. Screw the dupe chance. Nice pattern. Why did I go up? Why do I have that bad habit? I do need the amputation here. Nice poison. Good fight, actually. Probably never. Hard work is too OP. Like, if I was gonna skip one, I've actually been thinking about this. If I'm gonna skip one, I wanted to skip Balagar. But the thing about the secret bosses, once you get to this point, they're fast to kill, and they give so much XP and JP. And then there's the other benefits of the actual job. It's like, it's so good. So, probably never. Like, we could definitely do it without it, but I don't think it'd be faster. Good menu. Back more. Like, I'm very confident we'd be able to beat everything without Balagar. Without Runeblade. It would just be not worth it. Like, I don't think you would save time. Unless you also want to gamble on 15% steal in, like, North Reach, have a lot of your ranges get fucked up. I think Cyrus starts being better again if you skip Balagar. Because of, just the higher elemental attack on him. That actually comes into play a lot more, because you're missing the XP JP from Balagar. Even then, I don't think it's enough. I'm thinking like Olbrich 2 BT staff kills, and like you still don't kill those with Cyrus, I think. If you're missing Balagar XP. That is fun to think about. Oh, come on. Actually, you know what? I'll just kill this. I have no idea what you guys are weak to, though. And I have her last. Okay, I'm not getting any time here. I'll also have to... No, I don't have to plumb. We break. Alright, can we do more attacks, less animation? Alright, if that hit Ophelia, I would have tilted out of my mind. And there's some XP JP for me. Unless it's a palm. That actually gives you so... That gives you 270? Literally, Ophelia free battle gave me more than that. Are you kidding me, dude? That's so garbage. Everything about this dungeon's so bad. It still makes sense to like hold here. Yeah, such massive time loss from that battle. I could have just ran from it, but I need XP JP anyway, so I think I did the right thing. It's just bad turn order, and they gave me a lot less than I thought it would. Just garbage battle. It took me like over 20 seconds to kill it. Yikes, man. That is such a stupid time loss. That was actually over 20 seconds because of how bad that fight was. It's sad because this is the cleanest I've ever done my pre-Miguel menu. So I'm like, hey, maybe I can gold this time, get a proper fight, like, finally. And no, it's just like, I get the worst fight before it, and I chose to kill it like a fool. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I did need JP. I think I did the right thing. It's just unlucky that Helio last. I don't know if I got that. Didn't. Well, I had a similar battle in this one, apparently. I remember I got the battle in the forest. It just probably gave me a lot more value than that one. That one just gave me jack shit. And now I know never to take that battle. That's so little, man. Like, this run's had a few extra battles. They've just been so garbage, though. It's like, they've given me nothing. Did I have an M stone? No, I used my M stone. Yeah, I was right. Where did I use my fire M? Did I ever use my fire M? Did I have an M stone for my whole early game and I not realize it? I feel like I used it somewhere. I used my Thunder M in Northreach. I don't think I used my Fire M anywhere. I think I had an M stone this whole time. If I did, that's pretty yikes. I'll be able to tell later. If I have 2 Fire M's later than I did. I'm not gonna look at that now, though. Alright, no battles this time. That's nice. Did I use the Curious Boom in that fight? I don't think I used the Curious Boom in that fight either, so I'm good. Palm yourself. Interesting turn order. This definitely cannot be Curious Dust. Please don't wreck me. That's fine. We'll lose some frames to poison, but... I'm so bad at this game. I can... Yeah, we're still okay. I don't lose anything off that. That's the second cursor mistake of the run. I gotta give her one more BP here, but that's not a problem. I got saved by good turn order, honestly. If I had trusted last there, I would have been in such shit shape. The game let me get away with it. Yeah, I'm still gonna need Warbringer battle. Despite all these extra battles, I still need Warbringer Shrine battle. Or some battle. I'm short like 100 JP or so. And I don't think we even have good enough XP to skip stuff later because all the battles we've taken haven't given this much. Actually, I wouldn't have had enough for surpassing power if I didn't take that one in Alpha 3. Snatch, show for EM, and I'm so bad at this game. Forgot to do that in the last menu. That was the Alpha 3 menu that I thought I did well. I'm gonna bold that in like super big letters or something. That deserves some bolding in my notes. I always mess that up. I always, like, the whole reason I do that menu in that way is so I can learn rest on Tressa basically automatically. But I always forget to do it. I don't think everybody leveled up off that fight, but it doesn't matter. We're going to take a fight in here, so I don't need to be full HP at the moment. We're going to heal after. What I'm deciding on right now is whether or not I want to pick up the Rev Jam. I don't have a use for it, it's just like in case of emergency kind of thing. It's like an extra Pommel essentially as well. I do want to get this battle here, so... Alright, good. It's not a Revenant. Alright, not the best turn order, but it's fine. Oh, don't do it. You know what? If he died, I would have just left him dead. He doesn't need XP JP anymore. I got 2 Shadow Elves off that. What the fuck, dude? I've never seen that before. I literally just got 2 Shadow Elf drops. Okay, I don't need Saints Root Steel anymore. I do think I still need Lizard King Axe for the tree, though. Fucking sad. Alright, good. We're safe. At least from, people dying. Of healing. You can actually defend. And then, I messed that up a little bit. I wanted Tressa to defend. Whatever. Carry on before, please. Yes, nice. Watch cursor. Good. I'm like breaking even here. That's fine. I did what I had to do. I got the money. Fight was good. Would have been I would have saved time if I can forget growing trees earlier. That's my bad. Could have honestly probably skipped it. Since I knew I was gonna get the 30k, I should be guaranteed enough money. I should have just skipped it, honestly. I think about it some more. If I get a 30k and BT step discount, I'm pretty sure we're good on money the rest of the run. Like, I'd lose like 10k, I think, by removing growing trees or so, but I don't think we'd have a problem with that. I think we're gonna be like 20k over or something. From what I've noticed, that's what happens when you get BT staff. Also, if I don't get this battle, I'm literally gonna force it. I don't give a fuck. We're killing this thing. Shit, turn order. Actually, worst possible turn order. Alright, Tressa took damage, Ophelia took damage. Just remembering who I'm gonna have to grape when we don't level up. If we don't level up. One of them probably won't level here. Tressa, okay. I gotta heal Tressa. 2 grape M's, because I'll need like 5 small grapes. We should roughly break even here. Nice damage. Nice try. Palm you? Oh yeah, I needed the Palm for this fight too. I also forgot about that. Peacock, you? Okay, Panther Dance here. Save my Fierce Bloom. I have enough anyway, but Panther Dance is easier to menu either way. Panther Dance you. I watch Cursor, it should still be on Tressa. Damn. I'm not saving any time here, and I played this split honestly as well as I could have. It's because Everhold battle was really slow. It's 100% worth taking. And not that you have like much of a choice in the matter, but it gives you a lot of XP JP. Alright, well, look, the kids are back. My knowledge staff and stimulating Pokeball. Oh. I think more than anything, this run's just gonna come down to haunt. Well, no, you know what? I shouldn't say anything. There's gonna be a lot of stuff still. Yeah. But I feel like it's gonna come down to Galdi more than anything else. Just Gauntlet Galdi will be the biggest impact in this run. If I get good enough ones, it'll probably PB. If not, then maybe not. Alright, what we got here? Jesus. It's hard to think about that in the moment. That was a bit slow. This Tressa first is so troll. Like, anyone that's not Ophelia sucks. Tressa actually handles it the second best. But Therion's more likely. So I don't know. Because he has Gideon's dagger on now, and his is like naturally fast. Tressa is like third slowest, behind Ulbrich level 1, who also goes first there a lot. Waga Ken. Nice turn order, dude. I have knowledge staff on, by the way, so I'm losing time here. I'll try to lose like a second or so. Alright, Tressa Dancer, Varian Starseer, 3 skills Cleric, Ulbrich Merchant hired help, and then Chogo's on the eye for booster Hard Worker. Yeah, and Chogo's on for booster Hard Worker. Ah, that was a little sloppy. Damn, I can't hit that one anymore. Thought maybe I was doing too early, of course, so I tried to do it really late, and I missed it. Cool if there was a way to skip these cutscenes. I feel like these cutscenes are so unnecessary. Why can't we just fight this dude? Oh, excuse me. Felt like I had a hiccup there, but I didn't. Alright, after this fight we do knowledge staff. I can't forget that. Forgetting that is just big time loss. I mean, it's not that bad, but I'm more concerned about like Ulbrich dying. If Ulbrich dies, then it's big time loss, and he'll be naked going into the fights if I forget my equipment in here. Right, what do we got? Interesting turn order. Once again, Ophelia does have Knowledge Staff on. Whatever, I guess I save an L-Stone. Not that I need to. I have like a billion this run. God, fucking 2 extra Shadow L's. Like, I have no problems here. Alright, quit menu here. A billion? Billion what? Yes, a billion extra L-Stones. I have no idea. If you're talking about PJ, I'm not sure. He definitely ain't comp in my route, I can tell you that much. Or at least not everything. At the same time, I don't want to go and tell him how to play the game, especially since like we have that language barrier. So it's like, I don't want to correct him. Because, you know, he's entitled to play, so we do a speedrun however he wants. Maybe he wants to do it that way. I don't know why he's saving the Nami, but he's doing it. Alright. I ain't fucking around here. We're just triple tapping this guy. I'm guaranteeing that kill. Yeah, last I checked, it's been saving the Nami, which is very, very slow and problematic. Breaks like all the setups that we use. Oh, and I didn't need it apparently. I got high rolls. I am level 37. It was the correct play. Maybe 2x was enough. Unless I rolled really bad, but... This is looking like a pretty decent split so far, though. I can maybe save time here. And I think I level up off this, which is really nice. Alright, yeah, this is not the fastest fight, but... At least we don't need resources. Like, if you're gonna save the Nami, at least do the new skip you can do after. Or you skip the cutscene. Roughly even here. That ain't bad. This split was good. And I leveled up, so I don't need to do the plum menu here. That's also nice. Why'd you get bleed away a second every split here? Is that what's going on? Alright, Gareth's Helm and Gustav's Shield and Gareth's Helm. That's the part I had trouble with last time. I'll do it after this cutscene here, I think. Remove dagger, Gustav's Gareth's. Polish staff, unequip all, Gideon's dagger, Gustav's, and Gareth's. Alright, that was good. Good menu. One bright side of like my lower XP is I hit the exact XP you need here to skip the SP heal. Which actually does save, like not a lot of time, but it saves something. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Really, what did he do at Golden Wolf? I never saw him get that far. To be fair, I've seen him get pretty unlucky too. He definitely got tie-hoed a few times, just like the rest of us. Ah, interesting. Was he using a different kindness bearer? Because that's an option. Who was doing the damage there? Because if you're doing that without a kindness bearer, then yeah, that fight sucks. Because he takes half damage essentially from ill. He takes half damage from magic, dude. That's a big no-no. He resists every element. He definitely talked to me about it before, so I assume he uses it. I don't know. Like, there are different kindness users you can use there. It doesn't have to be Iway, and it would still be fairly effective. But not using a kindness user for Golden Wolf, that's a yikes for me. That's some next level stuff. Alright, this split's actually looking really good so far. If I can get a good Lizard King and no battle on this screen, this is going to be very nice. Oh no, it's after Luca. It's like before Rock Axe. It's right after Green Hill and Bone Dragon. Alright, nice. I don't know, I feel like the screen got longer. It feels like I'm more likely to get a battle here nowadays than I was before. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the last run I got one, now being paranoid, but... Waga Ken again. This turn order sucks. Might as well E-break, there's nothing else to do. Don't want to break. Wow, I got away with it. Alright, I gotta look at the turn order of the lizards. Maybe. I can see him having issues with underflow. I feel like that's something that newer runners like have trouble grasping. Even though it's pretty simple. Like, I feel like if you ever played casually and like messed with glitches, you know how to do that. It's not that hard. You literally just kill off the character. But Sheena's harder to kill off. You have to do it during the Luca fights. Because you get him so late. That's why Iway's so good. You get her early. I have 4 Shadow Owls. What the fuck, dude? That doesn't seem legal. Hey, Grimoire. Thank you for the host, dude. Welcome, guys. How did your stream go, friend? Alright, gold split? Yeah, gold split. Finally, that was actually a perfect split. Didn't have to heal SP. Perfect. Oh, also a tiny bit of time on Lizard King, but that's... Can't complain about that. That was pretty damn good. Oh no. Now I gotta worry. First it was Cord, now it's PJ. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be incredibly impressed. Alright. Hey, welcome guys. I'm Zero. I waved at my webcam like I actually had my cam on right now. But this Octopath Traveler, it's a really cool game. Classic like JRPG that came out fairly recently. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. And we're doing the run of Galdera, which is like the secret hidden final boss of the run. Like, of the game. And we might be on world record pace right now. It's kind of hard to tell. If we stay this far ahead, it is record. Record is 3:31:58, if I remember correctly, by me. Oh, no, that's evil, dude. No. Why? I will never get that split correctly again. Jesus, that is truly evil. What the fuck, dude? Like, I already messed up that split even with the name being proper. God damn it, man. Why would you do this? Alright, that was a good fight. You can get the attacking. Alright, now maybe this time we don't choke on this fight and keep the run going. I'm actually a bit worried because since I messed up my run yesterday in here, and every time after that on the spot before here, I haven't practiced this part of the run all that much. Yeah, good on JP. Wait, did you ate my input, dude? That sucks. That really threw me off. I'm gonna lose time on that now. And then you lose Hale Hardy for a boost start. Yeah, but I don't have that much time save available, and my late game splits are very good. I don't know, maybe it's possible. I remember I had some pretty bad Haunted chapters, like specifically Haunted 4. But I also still need more XP JP, so I will have to take some fights, which makes it a lot harder to save time. So, like, it's not impossible, but I would need, like, I need a lot to go well. Can't do it, reset, you're right. I mean, if I can't meet my goal of sub 330, why even bother with world record? It's a waste of time. If I didn't make a few mistakes in this run, this actually could have been on pace for it. Like, the luck was good enough this run for sure. If I played a few things better, we could have had it. Well, at least I know what I need to look at again. On where I need to improve my notes a little bit. I mean, this isn't free. Did you not watch my stream yesterday? I streamed for 8 hours, got 3 runs going, and lost them all to stupid stuff. On my part. Wow, Wagaken again. Nice turn order. This is pretty troll right here. Okay, that's fine, but... spooky. HP. Yeah, I died to Galdera on world record pace before just because I misclicked. Alright, I didn't misclick, I just brain farted and let go of the wrong thing. That run would have recorded by like 30 seconds. Wait, he lived with... oh no, that's HP peak. I was about to say he lived with 3 HP. What the hell? Yeah, that was about as slow as this fight gets, sadly. Still a really good split, though. Even with the menuing mistake and slow fight here. I did have one that died like that in Galdera 2 through no fault of my own. Maybe it was that one. I got mod once, and it wasn't the run I cared about too much. So maybe that was the one. Alright, come on, Noelle, be nice. Alright, Noelle, fuck off. Give it to me. There we go. See, being nice does not pay off in this game. You gotta talk shit to them, or they won't give you the stuff. Hey, Zeros. Maybe. If I don't choke it and nothing really bad happens, it's possible. Alright, when I throw the Shadow L, I want to try to eyeball my stone count. See if I can skip the Lizard King Axe equip. Okay, yeah, I can't. I need it for tree. All because I used that light elf. I used the window, I'd be able to, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know, it's probably screwed. I probably can't PB, even. I mean, PB is world record. I'll pass it again. This run's actually had amazing luck in a lot of ways, so I can't, like, this has been really good. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, what would Cyrus' scrutinize percent be on, this dude here? On the Bishop. On Donovan. Because, like, it's 96% in, like, the Cyrus route, but he's, like, level 40 there, almost. Whereas here, he's, quite a bit weaker. No, not Marcelim. I have legit thrown away, like, my last 4 runs, though, on doing stupid shit. Like, completely my fault, so... choking is a serious concern here. Okay, we're definitely good on money. We have a million. Please give me my input. I got both big discounts and the 30k chest, so I have like 30k more than I need. Well, that's the way it goes. Whenever you get a 30k chest, you just get all the discounts too. Either way, it was the right play to get a 30k chest because I didn't need to force a battle. If I didn't do that Archman or that Warbringer Shrine battle, I don't think I would have had the JP for BP either. But I think I did the right thing. Alright, I don't need the Shadow M, Shadow L. That's for sure. So we can just skip that and go talk to you. Alright, what do I have? Okay, it looks like I had a pretty bad split here. If I get no battles, I could probably save 15 seconds, at least. Should be more, but I failed those 2 steals on Noelle, so I lost some time there. Speaking of that, women only like bad guys comment made at glance. There's actually a quest in this, like, there's a side quest in this game where there's this dude that's, like, bugging, this lady, and she can't get rid of him, and, like, you're supposed to help her out. So there's 2 ways to do it. The first one is, to guide the guy's mom to him, and she just, like, you know, teaches him a lesson, smacks him with the belt. The other way is you actually fight him, and you intentionally lose. And then all of a sudden she falls in love with him. It's not actually that related, but I always found that quest hilarious. I didn't know about it until I started routing all side stories. It's the only quest you complete by intentionally losing in the whole run. BT Blade, Necklace, and Captain's Badge, Lizard TX. That's fine. You don't actually have to lose it. Like, you just run away, so it doesn't take much time. I just find it hilarious. She's like just so impressed that like he manages to beat us that she falls for him. It's a good ending to the side quest in my opinion. Nice, no battles. Let's go. I don't know about second. I'd say tied for second best, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, every girl besides Tressa is pretty damn good. But I do love me some Ophelia and Primrose. A little bit, probably. She was just so impressed by his strength, you know? The strength that he exerted to make us run away. Nice turn order, by the way. At least we can get rampaged. Can't complain. Okay, this is goldable. In fact, that was a gold. That was a 2 fatal steals and bad Nisarma. Well, not bad, but not perfect. Haunted, my level 1 character going before my thief and my mage of a plus 100 speed item. It makes sense. Nice. It's a good place to get in, or it's a good time to get into Haunted right now. There's new routes coming out, new Greek character routes. It's pretty spicy stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like it's a toss-up between those. Prim's probably my favorite, though. Actually, I'm probably gonna go back to Haunted, like, once I get a good Galdi run I like. Like, that'll probably be my next Octopath thing. Looks like there's room for routing there right now, and just like, it's pretty interesting at the moment with the free character route. Well, we'll see. I need to try it out first. Ah. Yeah, okay, I only had 1 firearm. I didn't have an extra firearm. I don't remember where I used it. Shit. I forgot to equip her. That's a problem. Wait, what? I did equip her. Hold on, did I not give her accessories? I think I forgot to, yeah, I forgot to give her... Wait, I'm so confused right now. What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I definitely did the equip menu. Did I just not optimize her? Or not give her the bracelets? I think I just forgot to give her the bracelets. It is in a second. She's supposed to have 1400 more HP there. That was a little bit spooky. Okay, yeah, she does have the equipment. I guess I forgot to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's so slow. I'm gonna lose some time here. I have so much money, dude. I got every discount so far. I don't need this much. It's overkill. I have about 50k more than I need right now. There's like nothing to do with it either. It's like no bonuses I can do with it or anything. It's just... God, man, that was stupid of me. I wonder if I could have done this fight without healing, but I feel like it might have been turn order dependent. I don't want to mess with it. I don't know how much ancient tree does. It's not something I've ever paid attention to because it should never matter. It's definitely not best run, but Alpin's pretty cool. He grew on me. Yeah, I definitely need to heal. I just saw my HP right there. Alright. I don't know if I could have used heal wounds. I could have healed with Therion though, that would have been faster. So I mean, anyway, that explains why my Gisarba time was so good despite the little time losses. I forgot to give her the bracelets. That saves a second or two. Well, I'll probably lose like at least 10 here. No, I'll probably lose like 15 here. The duels were actually really good, but yeah, that's a big issue, not having HP items on her. That's how you get murdered. Nice turn order, let's go. Not perfect, I can get trees before me, but it's good. Nice, I can even get trees before me. Yeah, Alpin run is pretty rough in my opinion, because you get the EM so late into it. Like, you go Whistlewood super late. Or you can just grind a Kate, but his Kate is terrible too. Hey, Joshua. Oh, I only lost 10. That was actually like a perfect split if it wasn't for the equip thing. I got pretty good luck everywhere there. Yeah, actually it was all optimal fights. What a shame that I got wasted on my forgetting to equip haunted bracelets. That's never happened before. Guess I was just thinking about the Therion part of the menu too much. I have never done that one before. Also, my drink's empty, guys. Fucking rip. And like my throat's scratchy right now too, so it's like it sucks extra. Nice, got tuck skip again. Damn, no blind. This is actually a little spooky. Oh, please no. Alright, we're good. Should have been paying more attention there to turn 2 turn order. I think his story is pretty cool. It's not like top tier story, but it's better than a lot of the other ones. Like Tressa. It's really straightforward though. Well, the bright side of this run is that it's definitely beatable if I do PB with this. Got that going for us. Okay, this was a really good split before, apparently. No battle by the looks of it. Oh, and this one's shit. Alright, who do... Okay, I'm running. If I had Ophelia first, I would have considered killing it. But with Therion first, hell no. Definitely not worth it. Alright, so that's like 7 seconds lost there. Yeah, the boss design's really cool for Red Eye, if that's what you're talking about. I assume it is because the other ones are pretty boring as well. At least to me. I wouldn't say it's my favorite though. It definitely looks the scariest. Like, Red Eye's just spooky to look at. Good turn order. Yeah, it was a good thing I used heal wounds. I could have screwed myself over pretty badly with that. No, I wonder if I actually need to break him all the way. Like, I feel like I probably could skip the Holy Light if I have Ophelia before it. And then have the first hit of Lux Conjurer break, and that'll kill. Damn, I didn't get a good look at my XP. I got a good enough look. One more battle, and I'm good. I just don't know what kind of battle I need. How good it needs to be. I'll try to take a good Haunted 4 battle, though, just for JP reasons as well. Might as well overkill it. Get more XP JP than we need. So Glenn, you're in for some treats, by the way, if you run Haunted 4. Or if you run Haunted single story. Like, you actually don't get an autosave between fighting dragon, or entering even the forest of the dragon, and entering the first screen of the dungeon. So if you die on that first screen, you literally go back to before the dragon fight. That's always fun. And that screen's the kind of screen where you don't want to do anything special for. Like, you can pretty, like, you make it pretty often through it. But sometimes you don't. It's like, it's not worth like making it safe, I guess, is the best way to put it. Unless, like, it doesn't matter too much. It'll cost you like 5 seconds to make a save at the save. There's no really good screen reloads to take advantage of. So it's just like, if you get wrecked, oof. You're going back a few minutes to before dragon. And you have to do... Okay, what is this lag? FPS, can you come back? Please? FPS? Windows, what are you doing? What game? Octopath? What is this bullshit? Where did my FPS go? Perfect. Okay, seriously though, why am I lagging? I got JP bonus, at least from the break. 41. I didn't see how much I got, but I definitely have enough XP, which means we probably have enough JP. Why is this shit lagging all of a sudden? Preferably, I make the screen without a battle, but that's incredibly unlikely. If I have Ophelia first, I'll still kill it, and I'll plumb. Actually, I don't even need to plumb. Yeah, I'll just kill it if I have Ophelia first. If not, I'll try to run, I think. But in the perfect world, I just escape. You know what? I don't trust it. If I went for the run here, I would have definitely failed it. I guarantee it. Like, I'm actually 100% sure on that. They were all going before me turn 2 and I had Haunted first. That was guaranteed fail escape. I have no doubt in my mind. That's way more XP JP than I need, and that is slower, but I ain't fucking with that. That was so cursed. What is this turn order, dude? Alright. Save. Jesus, man, this game is making it spicy. I didn't save that much time here, which sucks because this is my biggest time save split. At least we're good on next BJP rest of the run. Yeah, it's like barely sub 4-minute split. That's expected when you take 2 battles with one of them having 4 enemies outspeeding Ophelia. There's no way I get that. I know this game well enough to know once I screw heal but fail escape. I got that. No, let's not forget to equip print for like the 10 billionth time. I didn't get it. Brain work, please. There we go, didn't forget the bracelets this time. Let's go. Man. Alright, we're losing like 10 seconds on this split, I think. We'll see how this fight goes too, but yeah. It's pretty bad. Nice turn order. Yep, 10 seconds. Yeah, don't all wizards have hair? Isn't that normal? They usually have mullets, right? That's what I learned from this game. Nice, got text box here. For anyone that hasn't been here when I've explained this before, text box skip is basically, so in this game you can skip cutscenes, right? Those normally have text boxes. If there's a text box out as you're skipping a cutscene, you can hit X to advance the text box right before the cutscene ends, and if you time it right, the next text box you see during the game is gonna get skipped like either frame perfectly, or it's not gonna show up at all. It's a tiny little optimization, but in the long run like this, it can actually save you maybe a few seconds over the course of a run. Probably more. I can see it saving like maybe 10 if you hit it consistently. Like, it's very small, but every little bit helps. Even in long categories like this. No, and I don't think I want to. That sounds terrible. I'm not a bug person. Alright, whatever, decent fight. I need 3 sword attacks here, but... Hey man, I ain't fucking with that. I think that's a gold. And besides the sword attacks, that was a perfect fight. The sword attacks were necessary only if I have Ophelia before Tressa. Which I did. Alright, they look cool, you enjoy that. I'm not looking for that. Aha, like... Oh, to be fair, she shouldn't be going first, but she seems to like to go first in all the fights where I don't want her to, so I don't know. I think I agree with you. Hey, no discount, good. Like I said, I already have more money than I'll ever need, so I actually don't want that discount. Just lose me time. Like that. I don't want the discount. Alright, Ophelia first, please. Be nice. Nope, Tressa first! See? There it is. speaking of the devil. Tressa really is toxic. I agree with that. Tressa is like ultra troll. The thing is, she is so slow compared to Ophi and Therion. Like, Ophelia is the fastest in the party. Therion falls not too far behind because thief class, so it's pretty fast. And then Tressa is at the bottom with Primrose, who's like level 10 or something. But Tressa goes first. Because speed mechanics in this game make sense. For anyone who uses game speed mechanics in this game, they don't make sense. Like, they'll generally like follow a trend, but like you can literally have your slowest person first half the time. Your fastest person going third. I think she's tied with like Therion and Ophelia. And she might be one level higher. Because Tressa just has a low base. Her classes don't have any base speed boost at all. Therion has a highest base speed boost, I think, on Thief. And Ophelia has a plus 99 staff. Plus 99 speed staff on her. So she's fast too because of that. Tressa doesn't have anything. And Prim's Dancer class is also pretty good, but she's also the lowest level in the party. Alright, don't troll me, please. Alright, yeah, I probably get this escape. Like, I already know, like, I think there's actually a legit pattern to turn order and whether or not you'll get the escape. Like, I'm not even kidding on that. I think there's actually, like, hard correlation there. Like, if I saw Primrose there and all the mounts speeding me turn 2, I would have probably killed it. Defend. Good fight. I wish I could, man. There are definitely things I'd like to manip. But I'm not that talented. Feels bad, man. Alright, Primrose and Julia. Nice. I didn't gain time? Reset. I mean, that's not true. There's a lot of Octopath single story categories that I don't have record in. You have record in Suikoden 1, One-Way Glitch. I'm not good enough to take that from you. It's too good. You're too good a gamer. I don't have any percent Suikoden 4 for... Well, actually, I don't have the non-New Game Plus Suikoden 4 records. I have technically done a speedrun of Crash Team Racing before. If you put my times for that game on the leaderboard, I'm probably somewhere in the top 200. Like, it wasn't good. I ran a bunch of single stories for this game. I don't have records for all of them. My Tressa is probably like 8th place. My Cyrus is probably like 5th or 6th or something. It was like a 48 if I recall correctly. One way glitched in Suikoden 1 I didn't run. Even the stories I put a lot of time into have gotten beaten for the most part in this game. Oh, come on. What we got? I think I can run from this. Rip. Well, rip my time. Any chance I had of saving time here is now gone. Thanks, game, for this battle. This is what I needed. Just casually lose like 20 seconds. Dude! Fuck this game, dude. Evil Ward. Print 4 fucking screen, man. I hate this shit. Should've just killed it, I guess. I didn't think I'd fail 2 escapes here. This is such fucking bullshit. So stupid, man. I just literally lost like 30 seconds. On the screen where you shouldn't even get a battle, but when you do, you should still get the flea most of the time. And then when you don't get the flea, you should only fail at 1 turn. Like, it doesn't really get any worse than that. Should have just killed it, I guess, but that's also giving up like 20 seconds for something that shouldn't be a problem. And I don't get any benefit off it. In fact, I'd have to restore SP after. Or maybe I'd level up off Simeon 1 if I killed it. Maybe I shouldn't have killed it. I don't know. Make Simeon 2 safer. Either way, that was retarded. No matter how you look at it. Literally just lost 30 seconds or so for nothing. No fault of my own. Oh, it's a tilter. Alright, let's just focus up here. Defend just so I can get the heal in. Cool, I have a free turn of Fairy on here as well. Just to be safe. I'm gonna heal her again. I'm not fucking around with this fight. This fight's trolled me way too much. Physical belt. Yay, the one I don't want. That messes with the menuing. Thank you. Yeah, man, this was where I was hoping to save some time instead of losing like 30 seconds. So stupid. Alright, please at least give me good luck here. Certain order isn't giving me any flexibility, that's for sure. Yes, good luck, thank you. I 2-turn this now. Still lose like 30 seconds though. $25. On a bad split. Like, it'd be fine if that wasn't where I was trying to save some time. But that was actually one of the few places I had time saved, so it really sucks. Alright, I'll do equipment change party first. And I'll do the Fordal Platinum Sword. Good menu. Nice, no discount. Dude, I only went for you because you're faster, but if I fail to steal, it's not faster. I could have bought Trinity. I just went for that because I want to save some frames. Sad. Nice. Thank you for not giving me Jank. You can actually have Cyrus die here, which will lose you a ton of time if you can't heal me for Ophelia's turn. Which should never happen, because you should have Ophelia first, if not she should be second. And there's no way to really make him safer, because he's already at max HP, unless I want to equip him. And equipping him is unnecessary. We actually do the next segments of Naked Cyrus. Alright, Cyrus, Merchant, Transformer, Optimize, and Bracelet Vendetta. Alright, good on JP. Oh yeah, I took a shit ton of extra battles. Village. And then grow on trees for cover. Optimize, bracelet, and vendetta coat. Optimize. Alright, that was a good menu. I finally did that menu properly. I've been struggling with that one because it's a fairly new one. I like that spot to do it because it gives you like 3 cutscenes worth of time to read through notes and think about it. So that is nice. Also, I'm gonna get rid of the fairy on all nuts part of the notes here, because it's literally never applicable. Like, you only do that if you have to heal, and you should never need to heal here. So I should just literally get rid of that in my notes. And then just move it down to, move it down to whenever. We'll probably be done during, or before Gauntlet menu, but doesn't really matter. Fires last, that's good. I need bundle. It doesn't matter. It'd be one less thing to think about. Until later when you're doing all the menuing stuff anyway. I don't know if you were talking about nuts or something else, but... The reason I have that in my notes there is because, wow, that was low rolls. Is because back when I copied these notes from Jack, like when I first started the category, I had big red, like, heal here notes. Nice. Gold because good menu. So I just, like, I took it, like, I took that very seriously. I'm like, okay, I gotta always heal here, but you actually pretty much never have to heal here with this route. If you actually, like, could die here, and someone died, you basically game over. But we're not in the kind of, like, that should never be possible. Okay, please no stuck. Please move fast. Are you serious, dude? Really? I'm gonna fail this too, aren't I? This game actually just decided to say fuck you and fuck your good time. Like, this is literally the only way you can describe this. Nice. Cyrus 4 battle. Failed escape. Kill your whole party. Well played. Actually need to heal him more. No. That's so tragic, dude. I legit just lost another 30 seconds off a bullshit battle H and never see. Thanks, game. I should have done my nuts there, by the way, but that was hard enough to think about as it was. I literally never had to heal there. Just making sure I got his SP, yeah. That revive's too expensive to revive and then do heal more. Learn my lesson. That's so sad. That actually might have killed Record, by the way. Like, really? Cyrus 4 battle? Comedian Revenant? Failed escape? I do have Evil Ward, by the way. I don't do those strats where you don't have Evil Ward. I do give myself security for that kind of thing, as much as I can anyway, but here we are. Fucking stupid, man. Watch, 5 fails here? No, okay, thank you. Thank you for at least not screwing me over here. I was ready for it, that was going. That's so stupid, man. That's honestly just depressing. Cyrus 4 battle losing me like a half a minute as well. That's just fucking sad. My movement was perfect, by the way, as well. I couldn't have done any less steps there. That was just literally bullshit Cyrus 4 battle. That was like my first really bad one ever, now that I think about it. I've had like 1 or 2 running Cyrus single story, but not going that way. I've had them on running to scrutinize on the first screen. I was waiting for the double, honestly, at that point. Oh, by the way, the freaking elementals did max damage. They did 2, like, sweeps or whatever it was called. Whatever, let's just focus up. What we got here? Oh, Ophelia isn't max HP. That's a little spooky. Should be fine, though. Yeah, she tanks this just fine. What am I talking about? Yeah, turn order is worst possible. Cool. Worst possible turn order. Nice try. The only person behind Ophelia is Tressa, who we need to defend with. So it's actually worst possible. Needed that. Thanks, game. The time police have come today. Yeah, we're not even, like, we're barely ahead of record. We're actually probably behind, but if we can match the Galdera from these splits, we can probably get it. That's what it comes down to. I need to have as good of a Galdi as I did in these splits. I can actually do a little bit better, too, but... That's literally what it is at this point. I just need a good Gauntlet, a good Galdi. If I get Nightmare Chimera, I'm probably not getting record. So yeah, fun stuff. Thank you Prim 4 and Cyrus 4 battles. Literally together lost me over a minute. Never. Not even in fanfic. Feels bad, man. What we got? Good fight. Nice. Actually, this is literally perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Tiger. I needed that. I really did. Ah, couldn't find it. That was not the fast way to do that menu. Jumps, Rune Lord. And then you go Sorcerer. You get Mental Belt and Mental Heavy Armor remove. Okay, that was a little bit backwards. Optimize, Augmenter, Viper Dagger remove, Primeval Robe, Mighty Belt, and you get Badge of Friendship. Alright. That's fine. I went backwards through Ophelia's menu because for some reason I thought I could optimize, but it's a few clicks more. It's no big deal. I messed it up a little bit, but it was still pretty fast. Why did I go? Oh yeah, good Tiger. That's a pretty nasty gold, actually. Like in a good way. It makes sense. I was overdue for a gold there because I put some menuing to Lucia from here. Good, no miss. My heart can't take that right now. I mean, it actually wouldn't even lose me much time, but I can't do it at the moment. Yeah, I'm running against my best gauntlet ever by a long shot. That's why I'm like, I really need to be ahead here. I need to be about 50 seconds ahead to record. 52 seconds. Running against my best gauntlet ever and a good Galdi. Like, if I get if I get good, like, standard patterns, I could beat it, but I really need my time save. Defend. E-break. Don't bamboozle me, please. Like, this is actually a good turn order. Alright, I need to clamor her, that's not a big deal. We're fine. Palm yourself. Clamor Tressa. And I gotta watch Cursor on the next fight. Good turn order, too. I give him a bracelet. Would it be enough to not be in cover? Or like... Yeah. I don't think it is. Anyway, let's focus on the menu here. Definitely still have Blizzard King Axe, so... Do this on its style. Optimize, bracelet, optimize... What? Necklace... that was bad. Shit. Double Tomahawk, change party... Alright. Wasn't horrible, I just messed up that menu a little bit. Could have been like 2-3 seconds faster, I think. Alright, gotta watch Cursor here. Turn order is not optimal. Is this? No. I should have just committed, man. The defense is definitely better. Whatever I did, I should have just committed. This is a slow fight. Why does she have an extra BP? Wait, really? You actually survived that? Okay. That's really slow. Shit. I should have extra BP. Oh, yeah, duh. Because I defended. Alright, please. This is the fight that's most important in here. Nice. That's almost perfect. That really helped out. This is the fight that has like the most variance in this whole segment, so... And he can actually kill people, unlike any other fight in here. I guess Yvonne has a small chance too, but realistically, not really. Alright, we got a menu out for this. Jobs, Tressopharia, and then skills, first 3. Okay, this is worst possible turn order, essentially. Ophelia first, to help him last. At least for this fight, doesn't matter all that much. Bracing spell, warrior. Horrible memory as always. Or at least that part was better. Worst possible turn order. Okay, I still have 5. I'll have 4, that's fine. More than enough. Pressure is good. standard there, really. It's pretty normal. Yeah, I have spare Curious Blooms. I can do Curious Bloom strats here. Oh, I'm just gonna do that because it doesn't matter with this turn order. And just in case, like, I didn't count properly, I won't screw myself over. Nice to miss. Because I have to wait for his turn anyway, so it's like, whatever. Like, I should have actually probably done Donate BP, or Donate BP with Chosen turn 1, and E-Break turn 2. So it would have saved the palm, and wouldn't have risked missing, but that's fine. Alright, Warner. Otherwise known as Nerver. Yeah, no, that was the correct play. Insight. Donate BP. I can do E-Break next turn, so that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I did the right thing, saving that Curious Bloom. Cool. Just in case. Gotta remember my curse is gonna be there though. E-Break. Like, I'm an idiot. I thought Alphen... whatever. It doesn't matter. For some reason I thought I could kill turn 2 here, but Alphen was after Ophelia, not before, so I couldn't. My bad. And not a big deal once again, but it would have been faster if I didn't go for that. And I lose like 20 seconds here, I think. Not because of that didn't really matter, but... healing revive. Just this split is really good before, and this one wasn't as good. Alright, menuing time. Menuing time. Messing up all the menuing time. Dude, can I get my inputs? Holy shit, man. Stars here. Alright, let's go. I can't lose any time here, essentially. Alright, let's focus here. Alright, we should be okay here. It doesn't matter. Actually, no, I'm kind of boned here. In fact, I needed to defend there. Okay, I might be able to do something with that. This is so fucked up, man. Are you serious? I'm probably run dead. Everybody was after, and all, like, after the corresponding people they needed to outspeed. I essentially need Ophelia to survive whatever he does here. Which is probably not gonna happen. So in other words, it's fucked. Oh, thank God, we got saved. We legit got saved by that Searing Orb. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Bad turn order next turn too. If I'm trying to save frames. Well, at least we didn't die. The reason this is a little worse is because I get 2 E-Break animations now. So one. So I actually loses like what, 5 seconds or so. Whatever if anybody wants to count that. Rev Jam. Alright, it's time. Time to play the Maw of Otto. And Therion going first auto. If I legitimately get Nightmare Chimera pattern, I'm not sure I can record. Like, I think it'll be too slow. I think the fastest we can do of that is just over 6 minutes, which means we probably lost too much time. So, Therion first, probably rip record. Maw before Therion, also probably rip record. Well, less rip probably than Nightmare Chimera. So please, Obrig, do your job for once, be first. Nice. Let's go. Interesting turn order, though. Palm Alu. Leg hold. Leg hold actually Blade. And then we're gonna leg hold Maw. Or, leg block 2. Actually, no, that's fine. Never mind. We're gonna Palm L and then, Corrosive. Alright. Good. Over Corrosive, yeah, good. Good, good, good. If you can keep my Oblig first, that'd be very nice. Nice. Alright, let's do this. The main body has 180,000. Perfect turn order, too. Yeah, menuing trick worked. GG. Alright, that's world record. Not the one I wanted, but that phase 2 was really good. It was a bit weird, but it was really good. Whew. Thanks for the GGs, guys. I want to see what time we got. I think it's like 30 seconds or so. No, not even. Yeah, that's record by 27.